And it surprisingly didn't break the recording. I'm going to mention that every time it doesn't break the recording because I'm surprised by it. Although, I should stop saying things like that before I've actually seen the recording, but for all I know, it could have broken the recording. I have a mosquito bite on my leg. Fantastic. It's been
Full speed ahead. All hands.
quite a while since I played this. I don't actually know how many days, but it's been quite a while. I like how the cursor moves when you do that. Oops. Doesn't move right there. Does move on the side though. Anyway, it's been a while since I played. I forgot what exactly we were doing. You can't take subs on this mission if you didn't read the thing that said no subs allowed. But apparently I had failed the mission after this or something somewhat nonsense. So we get to do this again at the amazing speed of 48.5 knots. Which admittedly is actually pretty good. If we're talking realistic here. Sink 12 cruisers. They're firing at me? They in fact are indeed firing at me. Also missiles. Ow. Also missiles. I forgot these were Norfolks in front of me here. I should pay attention to that and blow up the things that are firing missiles at me. Also PT boats and those. Should kill those too. Those missiles the Norfolks fire do way too much damage. Like they're a massive threat, and I don't know why they do that much damage. They just do. That's, if you're curious and forgot, that's actually what was giving me so much issues at the end of the first playthrough, was these cruisers. Firing every missile ever known to man. You're not dead, but you're on fire. Close enough. These dudes, however, don't appear to be any threat whatsoever. Norfolks are ridiculous on any difficulty, I would imagine, considering the damage those missiles do and the fact that they fire 8 million of them. Missiles are one of those things that AI tends to be more effective at because they don't have the dispersion issue. Yeah, I should put chaff grenades on this thing. Chaff, launchers, whatever. Because they don't have dispersion, and they fire them almost as fast as they can on the higher difficulty, sometimes even faster than they're theoretically supposed to fire them. And they'll always hit, because they're missiles. Apparently I'm going this way, because funds. I see you. Does that say gold? Hit the wrong button. Do those things say gold? How long have I played this game and not known what those boxes say? I can't tell. Anyway, I'm being shot at, so I should probably deal with that. I'm not really threatened in any way, shape, or form, but hey. One hit. Nope. I maybe shouldn't have done that, because that just spawned a bunch of very angry boats in front of me. I'm not sure that was the best plan. Also, the day I get a high gravity shield will be a glorious day. They said that since the first Warship Gunner. Interesting tidbit, I've never really played the first one. I went back to see what it was, and I played like the first couple missions so far, but I haven't really done anything with it. So why would you use a Gatling cannon? Small boats, aircraft, that's basically it. I don't like using them. Their range is really small, the damage per shot's relatively low, as you probably expect. Stop locking on the planes. I really should kill these boats a little bit faster. The first game seems a lot harder than this one, but it also seems a lot less intuitive than this one. I think that's mostly due to... I think I just rammed someone. I think that's mostly due to the UI and the way the research works. It's much less intuitive than this. There's still dudes alive. Hello? Please stop shooting me. You can actually put Gatling cannons of any size on a carrier. So that's a thing you could possibly use it for, is carriers. Because you can't fit main guns above like 25 on carriers. Of course, if you want to do that, you could get a battle carrier, or just better yet, use a battleship. Yeah, AGS guns, they're just broken. They're probably one of the most broken weapons in the entirety of the game, and that's saying something given how many broken weapons there are. And that's also counting the wave guns. AGS are silly. They're basically better Gatling cannons. In fact, someone told me what AGS stood for, but I forgot what it stands for. AGS are essentially higher damage Gatling cannons that take up drastically less space and have better accuracy. So it's just, why would you use a Gatling cannon? There's no reason to. Put main guns on it, advanced gun system, there you go. Put main guns on it, slap some AGS if you're a carrier, or if you want some small guns. In fact, I have AGS on here. I have those primarily to shoot G-wide whatever boats. Little pontoons. They're not actually pontoons, I just keep calling them pontoons. I forgot how to actually get research of AGS guns, or if it's even possible to research them. But I haven't gotten to it yet, if it is possible. It's been a while since I've actually played this far into the game from the start. I didn't get an S. Probably because I didn't blow up the airfields. Whatever. It's an Inferno thing? Bridges, newbie flag, bridges. I don't think the newbie flag does anything. It might. I don't know what all the flags do. There's one flag that gives you more points, and then there's another flag that makes them drop funds and parts. And those are the only two flags I know about. It's Werner's Survival. Well, that's probably why I never really have many AGS then. I'll just farm the item rather than do survival. I don't have that kind of time on my hands here to do survival. All three of the survivals, no less. Do the other two have anything good, out of curiosity? I've never done the survivals because I just don't want to do it. I'd rather just play the game the regular way so I can do training or whatever if I want to. Or, you know, change the boat I'm using. So if you couldn't use a battleship, what would you use? Probably either a carrier or a special cruiser. What is this mission? Capture the enemy base? Oh, I know this mission. This is the one where I go around and blow up all the things. Or not, because there's nothing in range. What's on my right? Kamikaze. Kamikaze! Yay! Have fun, AGS. Ooh. I forgot Kamikaze actually hurt quite a lot. And I wish they didn't. It's those weird, like, curving lasers, which make no sense. I'm not sure how they're curving lasers from a gun, but those do a lot of damage for whatever reason. Please die. Thank you, blow up some stuff. I'm gonna have to repair, but I have enough parts for it. Repair kits, whatever they're called. If the lock-on system would work better, that would be fantastic, but no. I shouldn't be going this way, should I? Please kill dudes before I'm dead. And of course there's mines over here. Why would there not be mines? Can I not die? That'd be very sad. Run away! Run away better. I'm not running away well enough. I don't care about anything else on this map except for the curving lasers, which apparently every ship on the map seems to have. I also hit the wrong boat.
Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk.
We got this. We got this. Stop for an emergency repair, though. Not emergency repair, full repair.
Beginning repairs. Moderate damage. Deck damage.
Doesn't shoot quite as fast as a machine gun, but it does shoot quite fast. I mean, you saw me shooting it earlier. These are smaller ones, so they're not anything special, but you can see them shoot that quickly.
Ready to attack.
They do good damage.
Enemy ship sunk.
Well, actually, when you get the, are those particle guns? They may be the guided particle guns, yeah.
Enemy ship sunk.
When you get auto reload, whatever the Y is, auto reload Y, they probably shoot as fast as a machine gun, because a machine gun doesn't change. Which is odd. I think it's because the reload is so low.
Enemy ship sunk.
That's a lot of missiles I just saw, or torpedoes, one of the two. Why does everything hate me?
Enemy ship sunk.
At least they're giving parts.
Enemy ship sunk.
Let's grab these parts, head back that way, kill probably more destroyers.
Stop engine. Reverse engine.
Although when you get, I still like using battleships and large main cannons, because when you get the highest auto reload, you can fire these things off like AGS systems. They just don't have the accuracy. Like, you think they shoot fast now. That is nothing. Where did those boats go? Oh, they're over there. Hello? You're not a destroyer. You are apparently really hard to hit for me for whatever reason. There we go.
Enemy ship sunk.
Of course, then you get the auto reload system, and then your ram missiles become moderately less useful because they all fire 80 missiles at one plane, like the anti-air missiles do.
Enemy ship sunk.
I should kill that since that's my objective. Yeah, the 61 centimeter are pretty good. I don't have the higher barrel count for those yet, and I don't think I'll get them for a while yet. But once I get 4 barrels on that, I'll probably use that instead.
Out of ammunition.
What? My rams are out of ammunition.
Enemy ship sunk.
I didn't even realize their ammo was that low. Let's remedy that. Suddenly have more missiles. Hooray. Suddenly have more dudes firing lasers at me. Sounds about right.
Enemy reinforcements.
The plus side of the 61 centimeters is you can actually fit several more of them on a boat because they take up slightly less deck space.
Sunk.
Rather than just the 4 I can fit on this, I could probably put
Enemy ship sunk.
6.
Light damage.
Even with 4 barrels, I could probably put 6 on here. I can't see ram missiles. Rams, whatever. This is going to be a really slow mission. But it'll be alright. Yeah, and they can go 3 high, which is a major advantage. What is that plane in the very bottom left there? Is that a... It looks like it may be a cargo plane. I'm gonna go with that, in fact, was probably a cargo plane because it's now off the map. So that was probably the treasure. Or at least an item.
Enemy ship sunk.
Sometimes they deceive you. Oh, nope, it's back on the map again. And it has friends. Maybe it wasn't treasure. It was just planes over there for whatever reason. Oi! Where are you at? They're inside the ground and they're both Merlins. Are they inside the ground, or... It seriously looks to me like they're inside the ground. I should pay attention because I'm being lasered.
Enter engagement mode.
I should also pay attention because I'm going into a port. Like 3 different fleets in it. I'm probably going to have to stop and repair here. I'm surprised they're missing. I shouldn't have said anything.
Cancel engagement
Please
mode.
don't shoot
Beginning
me.
repairs.
I think I was hitting them with AGS or something there.
Light damage. Repairs complete.
we go.
Arming weapons. Full
Go
speed
into
ahead.
that like it matters. Best engagement mode setup? If you're just going to use engagement mode to kill everything, just put AGS on your boat.
Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk.
Or if you're going to use the Enigma tech that auto-fires all of your weapons, you should probably just put AGS on your boat.
Light damage.
AGS everything. And of course, machine guns. Someone told me the nickname for them was like ZWES or something. Which seems a bit bizarre, but hey.
Light damage. Enemy reinforcements spotted.
Would you stop spawning more boats, game?
Enemy ship sunk.
I'm doing circles hoping I'm picking up parts, but I don't think I am. No, in fact, I'm pretty sure I just missed it. Make an engagement mode boat. I don't have enough AGS to do that. I can do it with other stuff, but it's just not as effective.
Light damage.
Sea-Wiz. There you go. Was that you, sir, that told me the abbreviation of that?
Light damage.
Can't remember the name, sorry, whoever it was.
Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk.
Hello! I missed. Somehow still hit you, but I did miss.
Enemy ship sunk.
You funds, go into engagement mode. Actually, are there any parts around here? Ammunition... parts.
Enter engagement mode.
And of course now I'm slightly too far away from the port to actually hit it with this, but whatever. We'll come back to it.
Cancel engagement mode.
Which viewers do you remember? Basically none. I have the memory of a squirrel. I'm sorry. Oh, well, welcome. I knew Anon there was, you know, new, or at least new to me,
Enemy ship sunk.
but I have issues remembering names, so, well, Dino, hello.
Enemy ship sunk.
I remember a lol Dino, I think from World of Tanks era. Back in the day. Can I shoot over this hill? This island? Maybe because I have AGS. Yes. I'm not going to blow up everything over there, but whatever.
Cancel engagement mode.
Coming for you, miscellaneous observation post, apparently. Do you want me to state every person's name I remember? Because, I mean, it's not going to be terribly long, but...
Enter engagement mode.
Will I ever play XCOM Enemy Within? Nope. Someone already asked me that. The answer is still nope.
Stop engine.
Please kill the things a little bit faster.
Stop engine.
There we go.
Full speed ahead.
You do want me to? You, Akasha, Herrer. I still don't know how to pronounce the dude's name, which is disappointing. That's basically it. Hall, because he was in a video. Yeah, that's basically it. That didn't take very long. Congratulations to those like 3 people I named. Those have torpedoes. Those have a lot of torpedoes. And what do?
Torpedo.
Turn my side to
Enemy
them.
ship sunk.
That's the definition of what not to do for torpedoes. Spoilers.
Enemy ship sunk.
There's not enough in XCOM expansion dealio to actually warrant A, buying it, and then B, doing a playthrough. Sure, it's a good expansion, but there's not actually enough there that has changed for me to really care.
Light damage.
It is still, for all intents and purposes, the same game with a few additions to it. So, like the mechanized dealio dude things. You know, those are new.
Engagement mode.
They don't really add a whole lot to the game, or the augmentation. I forgot about that.
Reverse engine.
Excuse me. What? Okay, when I'll get it, I'll make you a mech. Mech as in mechanized, or mech as in medical?
Stop engine.
Because MEC would be the definition of medical abbreviations. Gotta specify. Because I don't think I'd be a very good medic. In fact, I'm pretty sure all of my medical work would involve just stabbing people with syringes and hoping they're alright.
Reverse engine.
What's in the syringe, doctor? I don't know, just stab the man with it.
Speed ahead.
It'll be alright. I hate these missions where I have to blow up everything on the map. because my boats are not fast enough to make me pleased yet. It would be alright if I was on the other save where I had boats that were going, you know, 70, 80, 90 knots at like minimum. That would be alright, because then it doesn't take long to get around. But this, man, just kind of floating along. I could shoot itself with the main guns, but they're so inaccurate. I'll probably do what I did the first time and shoot at the other side. But I can't see. It's not even telling me what I'm targeting over there. That's always a good sign. Who's Nightbot? The dude. Well, the name of Nightbot doesn't actually do anything. Also, it does this sometimes when you lock onto things. I think that's a issue of the systems I have on here. Actually causes it to auto aim basically, so it shoots whatever the cursor is pointing at, rather than what I'm locked onto.
Cancel engagement mode.
I may as well just go all the way around the island. That's a boat. That's a radar. I don't even have to blow that up because I don't apparently have to blow up batteries. Sure, I killed the boat. I waste so much ammunition trying to get them to hit the battery that I'm aiming at. I've killed every radar over there, but I haven't killed the battery. It's gonna ask me if I want to leave now. No, it's not going to. Sweet. You know, it'd be great if you guys stopped shooting me. I mean, I know you're batteries and that's kind of your job, but... Why are they called batteries? Why are batteries called batteries? Like the actual, like, electric battery. Why are those called batteries? Why do we have one word for so many different things? I win! Except I don't, because something spawns in the bottom west, I think.
Enemy reinforcements spotted. Main objective
To float all the way down here, and I think they go south, because I guess they anticipate you being down there or something. I don't know why they would, but maybe they expect you to go north all the way around. It's from French or something? Oh no, they're actually coming north. Maybe they go in the direction you are. Or they're just sitting there, it's hard to tell. They certainly have a lot of cannons. There's a secret base over there? Oh, I don't have a helicopter though. Oh. That sucks. I have to come back to this mission. I could come back to this mission right after this, I think. And someone would just have to remember where that secret base is. Unless it's a floating secret base, which it looks like it might be. In which case we can just, you know, cruise up here and shoot it. These are the EL1 boats. Why are EL1 boats here? You don't belong here.
Enemy battleship sunk.
Yep, it's a floating base. Alright, sweet. Treasure.
Classified information
Yay.
seized.
That was the easiest treasure I think I've ever had. It's actually right where you spawn as well. Wonder if it spawns with the reinforcements.
Enemy battleship sunk.
If it did, that would make a lot more sense, but I'm not sure.
Enemy battleship sunk.
I'm not sure what's really going on here.
Battleship sunk.
Who?
Battleship sunk.
Which fleet is this guy leading? Because he's not doing a very good job of it. Did he even have anyone with him, or was he just like a lone dude? Oh, whatever. He's dead! I don't win. There's a bunch of these dudes suddenly. I kind of like that system that shoots stuff for me. Less wasted ammo. What is my objective? Blow up everything? Sounds about right. Yeah, I keep mixing up the star with the objective, or the objective marker with the leader marker, because I'm a dangus. I always do that. Every time a boat is an objective, I'm like, hey, you're a leader, but they're not actually. None of these are technically objectives. But I probably shouldn't just idle around while they do that to me. That seems like a thing I want to not get shot by. But the objective is to kill the battleship fleet, and these dudes spawn and they are battleships, so I guess I'll kill them. Why not? I guess I'll accidentally shoot at that guy way in the back. They're really easy to kill for whatever reason. Like that guy in the back that I just killed, I think.
Light damage.
Dodge the lasers, which is illogical that they curve and you can dodge them. Yeah, these are EL too. You can tell because they have lasers. Still really easy to kill, but they do a lot of damage. That's kind of the thing with most EL2 enemies. They're still relatively easy to get rid of. They'll just wreck your boat very rapidly.
Enemy battleship sunk.
I mean, I've got, what, 80% protection from lasers? Ooh. They're still doing 50 to 70 a hit, which is actually quite high. What's the protection on the high gravity shield? Is it 95 or 85? Yeah, and they spawn in massive swarms, which is silly. Where do these kamikazes come from? They must have spawned earlier.
Enemy battleship sunk. Enemy ship sunk.
Parts. They like to spawn a lot of little boats that have these really strong lasers. Like the little GY boats tend to have lasers or missiles that they just spawn in swarms. Or the destroyers. And because the laser has no physical model on these boats, they can put as many as they want. 85? Yeah, alright. I use the high gravity shield because it takes up less space. It's one system slot. It's a lot better for a battleship. If you have something small like a destroyer or a frigate, you could probably do with putting both of them on because you have so many system slots. But on a battleship, I like to have it condensed as much as possible, which is why I really like Enigma Tech. Because it'll take multiple systems and put it in one slot. You lost against Sephiroth's second form. The reference to... Ooh... An Enigma Tech. You mean his form, which is like a massive reference to Christianity, that form? And E-Tech Propulsion 2, if I recall, that's actually really good. EM Shield, more of that. Enigma Tech Beta, Blueprint Modified Ise. Or Ice. Or Ice. Or Ise. I don't know. If you're unaware, Final Fantasy is like a massive prod at, skip that wall of text nonsense. I've already done a playthrough where I watched all that. No time for this. A lot of the Final Fantasies are a massive poke at Christianity, essentially. And several other instances of religion. So that's a thing. Merciless Torrent. This is a shared mission. Don't care what the dialogue is. For anyone who might have wandered upon this without having seen the first one, hold on. Okay. I did the first playthrough. I actually watched this stuff and all that. That's Soul Ripper, right? Yeah. That other one's just a weird design for no reasons. Everyone hates Christianity. Not really, but, you know, it's fun to poke fun at. Enigma Tech, Wise piece of crap. What is Y? Is that iota? No, that's I. Is it? I don't know. Freaking Greek letters, I forgot. Let's just pick something random here. We're not actually probably going to replace it. -1 steering, 50% speed. It'll make me turn like crap, but it makes me go really fast, is the thing. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Gamma, apparently. You were not really far off, Loldina. Spoiler. That's garbage, actually. You lose a ton of command for a little bit of speed and a negligible amount of endurance. I would much rather have this one. Which I might actually put on. Do I have anything I could replace that with? 86? What is this doing? I mean, I could replace the electronic